Hey friends, and Vu back again with nothing but the truth. I got the crew, Sterling, Brian, H-Bomb. We're holding it down for you once again. So today's topic is cougars. I don't even know where that word came from, but what is this phenomenon with younger men dating older women, and why is it a phenomenon? I mean, men do it all the time, so what's the big deal? Who wants to speak on it?
I'll just touch base real quick. I think it's a kind of sassy, kind of older woman, motherly almost type of situation where you approach this, she just takes care of you all the way around. Mm-hmm. I mean, strokes the back of your head, come here baby, gives you those good hugs. You know, it's just the sophistication about her. You know, the things that she does, the way she walks, the way she speaks to you, is just totally different than a younger lady or a younger woman would do. Oh, okay. So she has the experience. She has some of the things that we look for, and like, yeah, this lady is real cool. I can get what she is nice. Right. So that's one of the things.
Hey, you sound like you've been there before.
Yeah, I've been there. Stroke the back of your head too.
Right? Yeah, because you said that a little bit too passionately there, brother. You all right? You need some cold water?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay, you all right? Okay, good. All right.
You know, it's good to sit back and be with a woman that has some experience that you haven't had, right? You know, if I want to build a house and I just have a hammer, I don't have enough tools. But I mean, I've been with some women, for example, when I was younger, and they you know, they used to go to Paris for Christmas. Mm-hmm. You know, I went to D.C. to the museum, right? So I mean, you know, I wanted. I mean, that just opened me up to some other stuff, and she was okay in sharing those experiences, and I was okay in receiving them. Right. So for me, a cougar was just a big old kitty. Right? And it's back to the kitty word, right? So I mean, it was good to experience a mature kitty from the aspect that it wasn't an arrogant, condescending experience. It was more something that she was just giving back. She was throwing the rope back over the fence, and I was pulling it coming over.
That makes sense, right?
I mean, I think too is like an older woman is she's kind of, you know, life is kind of dealt her hand. You know what I mean? She's kind of comfortable in who she is, what she does, whatever. So it's not that whole, let me put on this facade, you know what I mean? Right. That sort of thing. Like, I am who I am. You know what I mean? If I want to give you head, I'm going to give you head. You know what I mean? Whatever it is.
She
like,
knows
you know what
who
I mean?
she is.
Exactly.
Now, in your 20s, you're still figuring yourself out.
Now, my personal experience, I'm kind of jaded towards cougars because I was dating one that's like 10 years my senior, and we went out for cocktails and shit, and I guess that's where her age kind of showed. She got a little too toasted, and she pissed in my fucking bed, and
She pissed in your bed?
She pissed in my bed, dog, and this is a true story.
She was that drunk?
She 2 glasses of wine and a shot, like.
Did you even get to hit it?
It's 2 glasses of wine and
Did she get to hit it, or was it?
Not then, not before then. Like, okay. She made a little comment, long story short, she made a comment while we were at the little restaurant or whatever, so I didn't want to hit her because I didn't want her to accuse me of some shit the next morning, if you get what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So she wakes up the next morning and you know, tells me, you know, she's so sorry that she got that drunk, and then she's like, on top of that, I'm so embarrassed that I peed in the bed. I'm like, it's like in the movies when the record stops, you know what I mean? I'm like, are you serious? So,
know it till she said so.
Right. I mean, needless to say, you know, I was pretty pissed off, and then
so you had a bad experience with a cougar.
But she did give me the best head I've ever had in my life.
Ladies, are you listening?
So I know, right? No. I mean, she was fine as all outdoors, but I mean, it's still. I mean, she peed in my bed. I mean, I dealt with it for like another month because the head definitely bought her 30 days. But
right. But
you know, but
the second day you gave her some Depends.
She really peed in my bed. I swear to God, I'm not even making this shit up. She peed in my fucking bed.
It sounds like you need to keep diapers at your house.
Depends.
Or some Depends.
I'm dating 24-year-olds around here,
well,
man.
I agree with you guys.
Fuck that.
Brian scarred.
She peed in my bed.
If you mess with Brian, just bring diapers if you don't know if you can control it.
She peed in my bed. Fine as hell. Best head I've ever had in my life. And she peed in my fucking bed. Hey, you know who you are. You're my friend, by the way. On fucking Facebook.
Please don't tell me who it is, because I don't want to have that image.
I won't say it, but if she ever watches this shit, she's probably going to be dumb enough to out herself. How you going to tell my business? Bitch, you just told it. I didn't say your name.
Well, let me ask you guys real quick before we wrap this up. Okay. What age do you consider a woman as a cougar?
I say 10 years plus wherever you are. That's a pretty safe number.
Yeah.
Right?
If you're in your 20s, I'm saying your mid-30s and above.
Right.
Anything above 30 for a dude, I'm putting you on 10 years and up.
Okay.
Right.
So I have some friends that are some ladies that are older in their 40s, and they've dated men in their 20s, and they always call me and they're like, oh, he's so young, blah, blah, blah. You know, they make it an issue. Here's my thing. If you like who you like, and the only way it's going to become an issue is if you make it one.
Right.
Men date younger women all the time.
Right.
Women, we have the right to date younger men too. So
Sometimes too young.
let's not make it an issue.
Get a lid.
And that damn cougar word, we got to get rid of that shit. I don't like that word.
Puma.
Anyway,
Let's call it something else then.
Yeah.
yeah.
Puma?
Well, I'll think of a name.
Just
We'll
call
get
it
back on that.
69 Chevy. I like the 69 part of that. Chevy.
Well, thank you for tuning in today's show. If you are an older lady dating a younger man, please tell us why. Or fellas, if you are dating an older woman, please comment in the box below and tell us if you agree with the guys on why you date older women. What is it about these, women in their 40s? They got that swag that you apparently like. So anyway, we're going to wrap this up. Thank you for tuning in. Comment in the box below, and you can find me on my website at voosviews.blogspot.com. And the next topic is going to be sizzling ass hot. We're going to talk about men and what they like, don't like, what makes them crazy, freaky, what gets their dick hard.
Sweet.
Okay? So ladies, I know you want to know what makes his dick hard. Tune in.
Strong like bull.